What is up, guys? Ivan here with getivan.com, and in this video we are going to be answering the question that on Quora, what are the topics covered in SEO? So I made a short list: on-page SEO and off-page SEO. And that's really pretty much all there is to it. Now, as you can see, some people have tried to extrapolate the various on-page factors and presumably other factors, off-page factors. But really, the on-page factors are pretty much the same. And the off-page factors are pretty much the same as the on-page factors for the most part. um, On-page factors that are most heavily weighed would be the H tags, the meta title, and the meta description. I've even seen like URL shorteners that just have the metadata that have no on-page content that are ranking. And so on page is pretty much just like, what are the terms you're using, and are you using those terms on the page in some capacity? If you have a term on the page or in the metadata, it has the potential to rank in Google for that term. And off page is pretty similar. It's just for some page that's external to whatever page you're working directly with. There are other factors with off page also, like, pardon me, when you're doing a backlink, you need to figure out what anchor text you want to use, if any at all, and um, some other things that are maybe more unique to off page, like link velocity and some other weird things. But for the most part, is the term on the page here, is the term on the page here, is this pointing to this in a topically relevant way. That's pretty much all there is to it. So a lot of people like to try to extrapolate the granular details of those larger categories, but if you really tried to do that, like, see, this guy got down to, let's see, 36, so there's literally a few dozen or several dozen factors if you really wanted to get meticulous about it. It's not really about that. Some people act like you got to get super meticulous with your on page, and the truth is that if you just go out and look at the SERPs and just see what is actually ranking, uh, I've seen some really authoritative, like, keywords where pages are very simple, like a paragraph of text. So you might end up spending a ton of time on this, but there's a certain diminishing return to a lot of these factors. And there's some large scale data where people have uh, groups like Ahrefs, SEMrush, Backlinko, branding it through Backlinko, and some other big companies have, Neil Patel, they've done some large scale scrapes to determine what really matters, and it's basically just you got to have the keywords on and off the page. So those are the simplest, most authoritative topics within SEO. And underneath those authoritative topics, you have things like keywords and links and all kinds of other granular terms. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See ya.